Hello Internet, welcome to the live reaction for Fairy Tale Chapter 500. I know it's late, but I've been kind of busy today because I've had work earlier tonight. In case you didn't watch my last Fire Brigade video or talk about this, I had work earlier tonight. Also, I am moving to Evanston outside Chicago on Saturday because I'm going to starting college. Moving day like Monday, I think, or Sunday, something like that. Which means that next week's chapter will also be a little late because, like, I'll be moving in when the chapter comes out. So that's kind of important, I think. Yeah. So anyway, Fairy Tale 500. Yeah. When we last left off, Juvia just died, and Gray was pissed. So let's jump in to 500. We got some fan art. There we go. Color pages. A special front cover expressing our thanks, a color opening page, and a whopping 31-page chapter. And no. Brandish is just like throwing Natsu and Lucy on the ground. Even against a 1 million strong army, the mages of Fairy Tale did not yield a single inch. Fairy Tale is ringing in its 500th chapter and exploding with popularity. A gigantified Brandish to remove Natsu and friends from the battlefield. What is the meaning of this? What the hell are you trying to do? Brandish, please, I don't want to fight you no matter what. And Brandish is shrunk down. I feel the same way. Oh, and they're shots, of course. I am in your debt, after all. As a special exception, I have chosen to turn a blind eye to you three. Special exception? As I made clear previously, I am a loyal citizen of Alvarez. I have no intention of betraying my homeland. So from this moment forward, I shall be returning to the battlefield and will annihilate every single one of your comrades. However, I will overlook the three of you and return your kindness by sparing you. Let me guess, Natsu's gonna say that's not a kindness. What? Do you even realize what that sounds like to us? Oh, Mari, I just saw her. Randy. It's not gonna be good. I put my faith in you. I believed in you, and yet, oh boy. This battle, no matter how you look at it, we will be the victors. That has long been set in stone. The sheer numbers of our forces and their individual skill levels. The Spriggan 12, August, Eileen. On top of all that, the fact that the Emperor, at this very moment, is in the middle of obtaining Fairy Heart can only mean one thing. Whatever sliver of hope your side had of winning has now been reduced to 0. Those are just words. We ain't gonna know until we try. You may not know, but I do. Let me make this clear. All of your friends will die today. And we cut to Lisana and Elfman fighting Azir. Even though it's 2-on-1, damn it! Weak. I'm gonna protect the guild and Lisana at any and all costs. And wait, is Jacob actually punching Mira Jane? Secret technique. Shutting my eyes. Seriously? Oh my god, can someone just take Jacob out? This weirdo. He's really strong. And then we got Minerva fighting, Wall. Or Minerva screaming at Wall's feet, technically. And Bradman punching Rogue in the face. This pathetic display, truly the extent of the shadow. And we got the Alvarez army charging. And Urza's fighting them, and Makarau's fighting them, and there's Juvia's corpse. Juvia. You really think I'll just sit here and watch them all die? I'll have you know you survived and overcome countless fierce battles in the past. You know not the true strength and terror of the 12. Well, technically only 11 right now. Oh, Amber with Gray. Oh boy. Gray looks fierce. This is unprecedented. I cannot believe you still breathe. But one thing is crystal clear. You will not be able to fight at full strength. Such grievous oh boy. You got smacked in the fucking face. Take that, you ass. Oh, and he's down on the ground. This man is really blown into a wall. He seems intent on forcing me to unleash that. And he's got some like ice arm and ice armor maybe? Ice rending divine raiment. Seriously, that's it? Just like knight armor? This is ice from the depths of the underworld itself. All things unlucky enough to graze it shall freeze instantly. I don't think it's gonna stop Gray. I really don't. And 1 sec, let me reset my Wi-Fi. Turn Wi-Fi off, turn Wi-Fi on. Sorry about that. Sometimes I just have to turn my Wi-Fi off and on again. Even the likes of you and your body's immunity to ice, it matters not. This unholy armor freezes anything and everything without fail. And his arms freezing over, be forever frozen in time and shattered to pieces. And Gray is shouting. And ooh, he blew off Invel's armor. What? You want to play that game? Then fine. Oh, we're back to Natsu. You want to play that game? Then fine. You all have no clue just how terrifying Fairy Tail can be. This cannot be. He's utilizing ice to the same property in my divine raiment. Well, that does kind of make sense. I mean, he is a devil slayer. He's using, like, devil ice, and since that's, like, underworld ice, it's practically the same thing. And molding it? You stole away Juvia's future, right from under her. And that's unforgivable. You're the one who's gonna shatter to pieces, you son of a bitch! Ice Devil Zero Destruction Fist! Oh boy. Brrrg. Aw, and he's crying. Recall the events that transpired on Caracol. Sorry, I keep forgetting to mention whenever we come back to Natsu. Because, like, I kind of don't care about Natsu right now, I care about Gray. Recall the events that transpired on Caracol Island. If we so desired, the 12, including myself included, could crush you all in mere seconds. Go ahead and try. Natsu? I never asked you to spare us. There's no need to overlook nothing. When we decided to come here, we knew what we were getting ourselves into. We knew what was on the line. Oh, and Nineheart finally showed up. Where is Lady Urza? Lady Urza! And there's Demario looking all shocked. Nineheart, those eyes, you've been... Indeed, you're bearing witness to Lady Eileen's formidable enchantment techniques. Is he one of the swords? Is he one of Eileen's little sword things? Oh boy. I have a feeling that he is. I have a big feeling that he is. This unrivaled power exceeds even the limits of my own magic. Step aside, Brandish. Those pitiful mages are comrades of Lady Urza. In other words, our enemies. Lady Urza? Wait, are Eileen and Nineheart, like, just in this to stop to kill Urza? Fall back. I am in the middle of the negotiations with them. Negotiations? Am I to interpret that as betrayal? Betrayal to Lady Eileen? Oh boy. Ah, a whirlwind? What's going on? Grr. My magic's having no effect. It's been enhanced that much. You bastard! And Natsu breaks through. Stop, you mustn't. He's not a person whose strength you can hope to match. Ha 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 ha! In about whether I can match him or not. It's either move forward or pull back, and I don't know the meaning of the second one. And he just punched Nineheart. I hope Nineheart doesn't get one shot. Putting our heads down and marching forward, one step at a time. That's what we do. That is the one and only path to our guild. Nineheart does look kind of defeated. Then we got Brandish. Did I miscalculate? Was he truly this strong? Attaboy, Natsu. Just what I mean by all that Lady Urza talk. And then Demario did not look pleased. And is that is Juvia waking up? What? What? No. No. How is she alive? No, you must lie. No, you must lie. Oh, Wendy's there. Wendy's like doing sky magic. You must lie still. Please not try and get up just yet. Wendy? She had found you even a moment later, your life really would have been in danger. But to be more precise, it was Carla's precognition abilities that we were able to locate you. It was thanks to Carla's precognition abilities that we were able to locate you. I know how to read. Juvia is still alive? Juvia owes you her life. Wendy and Carla. Juvia thanks you from the bottom of her heart. Not at all. Healing is my forte, after all. I want to protect everyone, but I'm not just doing my own part. I've got Sharia's portion to do as well. Aw, she's moving on from she's trying to, like, play a part for Sharia, too. I don't know what's trying to get out here. Just as Juvia was losing consciousness, she felt the sensation of being kissed by Grey Selma. Juvia, This is supposed to be like a serious chapter. Can you at least like try to take it seriously? I can assure you, that was 100% definitely all in your imagination. That's right, what has become of Gray-sama? Is Gray-sama safe? He wasn't here when we arrived. Invel looks completely done. I can stand here and pound away at you all day and night. We won't bring Juvia back. Oh, but she's back. She's never coming back. Well, about that. You see, your girl's alive, Gray. The same could be said for your father, mother, and master as well. How the hell do you know about them? It is all predetermined by fate. As long as End remains undefeated, you are doomed to suffer through never-ending misfortune and heartache. What? You don't need to tell me twice. I'm going to be the one to defeat End. It would be more accurate to say you are the only one who can defeat End. However, you are still blissfully unaware of its true identity. He's about to say who it is. The mightiest of all the demons from the Book of Zareth, and your true mortal enemy, is none other than a man you know all too well. Ethereus Natsu Dragneel. Gray knows. Oh my god, Gray knows. This cruel revelation will be the rift that tears apart an irreplaceable friendship. To be continued in chapter 501, Mare and Randy. Oh boy, okay. This is really kind of a doozy of a chapter. Because there's a lot of good things happen, and there's one giant bullshit moment that kind of like... Okay, I'm going to talk about the bullshit moment first. Juvia coming back. Now, I know people will say, oh, it makes sense. Which, it does. But there's a difference between making no sense and bad writing. Like, okay, so if it doesn't make sense, then it's kind of automatically bad writing. But it can be bad and still make no sense, and still make sense. Like, Happy with when Jackal, like, blew him up, him surviving made no sense, and it was bad writing. But, like, you know, another thing, like, Gajiel, getting warped out of the underworld by Eileen in the last possible second, that made sense, but it was still bad writing. It was still bad. It did not need to happen. So that was, you know, a bit of a downer on the chapter. It's really hard to say I really liked the chapter because of that, but everything else in this chapter was so incredible, honestly. Like, I did not expect it. I had seen, like, I had seen the title for Neverworld's video on this chapter, so I was kind of, like, getting my hopes weren't exactly high for it, but everything else that happened, like, Gray's, way to defeat Invel, which admittedly made perfect sense. And that is good writing that makes sense, by the way. Using that Devil Ice, which is Gray's specialty at the moment. I mean, that all worked out just fine. Demaria, the next chapter is Randy, Randy and Maria, I think it's called? Let me see. Let me back through all this fan art. Yeah, it's Mari and Randy. So, next week we're probably gonna, like, be focusing on, Demaria's feelings of betrayal about Brandish, because they're, like, best friends, and now Demaria knows that Brandish is kind of not entirely pro-Alvarez. She's mainly pro-Alvarez, but she's, you know, sparing the two of them, and she can't really have that. So that's gonna be fun. But I feel like the Nineheart thing, I don't know if he's down or not yet. Because, like, it might possibly just, like, get right back up. We'll still have to see next week on that. And then there was the big thing at the end. Invel, Gray, and identity. That's gonna blow up in a big way. I'm not entirely sure how exactly they're gonna go about it. If, like, it'll be like the scene at the end of Season 1 of Seven Deadly Sins, where Meliodas tells Bond to, like, wait till the fight's over to settle the score with him. I can see Natsu trying to do that, but Natsu isn't really Meliodas. So I can't quite see his personality doing that. But honestly, if I have to take everything together, this was an alright chapter. Had a lot of great... It's not like an alright chapter the way most chapters are alright, where they're, like, all alright all the time. But it was, like, really great moments and then, like, really awful moments. So it's kind of, like, hard to just, like, talk about it, I guess. So anyway, that's really all I got for this video. I hope you enjoyed the chapter a bit more than I did. Hope you enjoyed the video as well. And as always, guys, keep kicking ass, and I'll see you in the future. Bye.